Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our behind-the-scenes version of The Importance of Being Earnest. Inside, you're going to meet some of our cast members at Chadron State College, hear how they approach the roles, and also hear and understand why they like to be students at Chadron State College Theater. So again, thank you so much for joining us here at the behind-the-scenes version of The Importance of Being Earnest.
My name is Marty Lastovic. I play the role of Jack in the play. Jack is one of the main characters in the play, and the whole play is really, he's trying to find out who he is as a person. He realized that he's in love with a girl named Gwendolyn, and his whole life he's been telling a lie to her and the people around him, and he's really just trying to figure out how to make these two worlds combine and to just be one person.
My name is Shannon Smay, and I'm playing as Algernon in The Importance of Being Earnest. Algernon thinks that he's Jack's better half, supposedly, because Algernon wins at everything. He has to win. With all the remarks and everything that's shared in the play, if he's involved in a conversation, he's always got to be on top. It's a status game for him with everything. Everything's a game for him. He never really takes anything serious.
My name is Shaylee Jones, and I am playing the part of Lady Bracknell. And Lady Bracknell is the aunt to Algernon, the mother to Gwendolyn. She is a huge personality in this play of a lady who is very aristocratic. She's very high up and doesn't think that anybody gets any better than her.
My name is Erin Neal, and I play Gwendolyn Fairfax. Where she falls into the play is she is desperately in love with Ernest Worthing. Her mother does not approve of their coupling, and so her mother provides obstacles for them that Gwendolyn absolutely loves. Like, she thinks it's the hugest romance novel ever. It really challenges Gwendolyn to try even harder to get Ernest.
I'm Asha Martin, and I am playing Cecily Cardew, and I'm kind of one of those people who's like a hopeless romantic. I really want to be loved, and I have this idea set in my head about this Mr. Ernest Worthing who's very wicked and bad, and I've never had anything, bad happen to me or be around any really wicked person before, and so I kind of spend most of my time trying to get him to fall in love with me.
The comedy that we can expect is a comedy of manners. In the play, we're all aristocrats. We all think of ourselves, we're the highest of the high, I guess is the way to explain it. We're the most proper we can be. And I guess that's the funny part, is that we're all so proper that it's just hilarious. It's almost like watching the opposite of the Jersey Shore. There are these exaggerated versions of everyday life. We're the exaggerated version of the higher-ups of that time. I guess that'd be an interesting way to see it.
We've had a lot of fun learning the proper accent and dialect because this is an English play. We've definitely had points in rehearsal where we just have to let go and not take ourselves terribly seriously.
For it being 19th century language and we all have to speak with an accent and things like that, you'd think that there'd be some things lost in translation. But it's pretty easy to understand, I'd say. Just the way that we present it and the way that we've learned the language and have interpreted the language makes it a little easier for people to understand. Plus, there's no huge words or crazy things like Shakespeare. I mean, he made up words. These are all words that we're all pretty used to hearing. The timing is well done for the play, so the comedy is easy to get. It's more of a quick hit as opposed to a long build-up.
I approached the role with the idea in my mind that Cecily is a very humble person. She's just got a lot of imagination going on in her head, and honestly, I am like that. My brain is constantly running with ideas. She's just a very humble person, and she's very sweet. And she is like me in the way that she does not want to have to learn anything or do any homework or just be in school. And so, we definitely have that in common, but I always have to remember that she's just sweet and innocent and trusting, and she cares about everybody. Whether she does it in a nice way or a sugar-coated mean way, Cecily's one of those people who definitely cares about everyone. We laugh all the time when we forget our lines. Like, you'd think that people's natural reaction when they forget their lines is, "Oh, what is that line?" But we kind of stare at each other and we're like, "Do you remember my line? Because I don't." And we just have so much fun, and we get really close with each other, and we kind of start joking about things that I think we never would have laughed about before. So it's a lot of fun being on the set.
For my part, necessarily, like I have a walking stick, and I get to bang it around to bring my point across and put it up against people to stop them from what they're doing. And that's been a real fun way to also put the personality of Lady Bracknell into the show and show how forceful she is and how big of a personality that she needs to be. So that's been a lot of fun.
I think one of the coolest things about being in this group, a part of any theater production, no matter how serious or how comedic the play is supposed to be, there's always great laughs behind the scenes and during rehearsal. Even just last night, we had our first rehearsal where we were supposed to have like bread. Algernon is supposed to eat these cucumber sandwiches. Originally we said I'm gonna have 6, and we just had these clumps of bread, and I was like, nah, no problem. Bread dehydrates you like crazy, and I'm just like, I can't eat all this, and I'm trying to do my lines, and here half my mouth is all full, and I can't talk, and here's another character, he's eating bread, and he's doing the same thing, so we're like, all this, and just even something as silly as that, and we had to take like 5 minutes out so that I could chew it all down. I thought that was pretty cool. And oh, one thing, this is my first time in the performance. I've never had to wear heels before. Apparently in the 19th century, these very proper men had to wear heels so that they appeared more statue-like and very taller, to be much better, more sophisticated than those lower people. Man, it hurts my feet so bad. Sometimes I'll just take the opportunity, and the third act is the worst because I stand the whole time. So when we're paused, I have to steal someone's chair so that I can, save my feet and to get someone else mad, but it's for my feet, so it's a good cause.
Thanks so much for joining us at our behind-the-scenes version of The Importance of Being Earnest. We invite you all to join us for this delightful production, suitable for the entire family. And if you have any questions or any information or would like to visit our theater program here at Chadron State College, just contact us with the information that you see on the screen. Thanks again.
I should figure this out before I start answering it because I'm so confused.
Well, poop, take 2.
I believe that I would be a Clydesdale. I think it'd be Clydesdale.
I actually didn't list any example of situations, did I? I kind of danced around that. Let me try that one more time. Okay.
I hate this stuff because, I don't get the play until halfway through production. I don't understand it.
Well.
He's left the room finally.
Brain fart.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
And I'm definitely a one-on-one kind of guy with intimate relationships and all.
Plus, it's also Chadron State College.